Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you want to know how to do this cut crease eye look, then just keep watching. So I've just taped the face just to give it the shape that I want the cut crease to go. But first off, I'm going to start off with this P. Louise eye base in the shade 0.5 and it's called Rumour. I'm literally just going to put this P. Louise base on the crease lid and then I'm going to look up just to see where the cut crease should go. It usually gives you a marking on where it should go. Then I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. Gonna add a bit more pigment just to this eye because I've added more to the left eye, but I haven't added much to the right. So I'm gonna do that. Spectrum A15 brush. I'm going to grab my Beauty Bright Bay palette and I'm going to go in with this shade Drama Queen, which is this very dark purple shade. It's the darkest purple eyeshadow in the palette. And then I'm going to grab this brush, and because my eyes are quite hooded, I don't really want to cut the crease on my eyelid because then you're not going to be able to see it when I look like this. So what I'm going to try and do is make the crease slightly higher than you normally would for a hooded eyelid. And I'm just going to start a little bit above, kind of edge it out. And I'm just going to make a circular shape around the eye. Because this is basically going to cut the crease and then you're going to go in with your eyeshadow. And you can kind of just wing it out at the end. Kind of do the same, you can connect it to give that cut crease winged out shape. And what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more pigment kind of to the end of the eye area. Just so that it's connecting and the purple is really popping as possible, because you really want to see that dark purple, because we're going to blend some more colors in with it. And when I was looking on Instagram for inspiration, cut crease was like the main thing that was coming up on my page. I tried to even look on TikTok, but it was just coming up with makeup products that look nice, and I was like, well, I know what products are good, I just need to know what look to do. So I went over to trusty Instagram, and then what I'm going to do is with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend that in so the cut crease doesn't look so harsh. And I can just see a little bit that there's this like gap here where the pigment hasn't really come through. So I'm trying to make sure that it's connected and that cut crease is really quite pigmented. And then again with my fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend it in. Go in with this dark shade, this dark blue, which is called Stormy Night. And then on top, I'm just gonna blend those two eyeshadows together. So I'm just creating like a gradient look to the eye. And then with a slightly bigger, fluffier brush, which is the Spectrum A16 brush, I'm going to go in and just blend those two eyeshadows together. I feel like we're losing the cut crease a little bit, so I'm going to go in, back in with that cut crease shade. And I'm just going to add a bit more colour to it so it doesn't look lost. And again, with a fluffy brush, you can then just blend that in. And the white shade is just going to be used to blend in that dark blue and not make it so harsh and make the colours a bit more gradient. So I'm adding back in the cut crease just because it was lost from blending the eyeshadows too much. So I had to go back in and make the cut crease a bit more darker so you could really see that sharp line. And then this is just me trying to make it even darker, give it a good shape, and just really blend it out and make it quite dramatic as I possibly could. Vibrant as possible. I am then gonna go in P. Louise eyeshadow base. We're gonna put it on this flat fluffy brush. So this flat fluffy brush is the 816 Spectrum eyeshadow brush. We're gonna cut that crease. I think I've added a little bit too much product onto the brush, but that's okay, we can work with that. And you want to just make sure that that line is really accurate, and obviously you're not going over that purple, that cut crease that you just used. You want it to be quite a sharp cut crease. That kind of gloopy eye base on here. And just keep... So what I did as well is just made sure that it was really blended in with my finger. I just patted the eye base on because I just thought it would be too long for you guys to just watch that and it would be a bit boring. We're going to go in with this shade called Sugar Plum. Same cut crease eyeshadow brush that I use. I'm going to pop that on the eyelid, like so. I feel like I'm doing drag makeup right now because it looks so dramatic. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, who knows. So yeah, then you're just gonna fill it in with the shade that you want. Then what I'm actually gonna do is leave the eyelid, go in with this Fairy Tale eyeshadow, and with my finger, I'm just gonna apply the sparkly eyeshadow all over the eyelid. This is like my dream, guys, because I love purple. Then what I'm going to do is just get rid of that tape and show you the cut crease look. Then I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm just going to use this hyper precise Maybelline eyeliner. So I'm first just mapping the shape out and creating that winged look. Also, because I've got hooded eyelids, I do tend to round down a little bit in this video, just so I can see that it's properly like showing up on my eyelid. And then what I'm doing is then just filling it in once I'm happy with the shape. I'm just gonna fill it in. Yeah, you can. And I'm just gonna fill in close to the lash line. Lashes to the look, because I feel like that deserves it for the eye. So I'm gonna go in with my In Vogue fake eyelashes, which are just these ones. Literally think I got these from Body Care. You can get like a pack. And then I'm just gonna wait for it to get tacky. And just apply the fake lash. With this dark purple shade, I am gonna go in and just do the under eye area. Just fill it in like that. Just so that it blends in into the eye and it looks good. And then what I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll show you guys my base and then lip, and then that is the look practically done. Go in with this BB cream, my Clarins foundation, surprise surprise, and I'm going to use my Joe Loves makeup brush. I'm just gonna blend that into the skin, just because my eyes are so dramatic that if I didn't have a base, it just wouldn't look right. Obviously I'm gonna avoid putting the foundation into the eyeshadow area, because obviously we've done quite a dramatic look in the eyeshadow area, so we do not want to disturb that. And just blending that in like so. And then with my e.l.f. concealer, I'm gonna go in and just cover any spots that I've got on the face, just so my face looks clean. Then I'm gonna go in with my blush, which is Cold Heart. This is quite a strong pigment, so I'm just gonna use a little bit, and then I'm just gonna dab it on the cheeks to just give this look a bit of colour and a bit of life, because we've done a whole cut crease. Go in with some highlighter, and again same thing with the highlighter. This is the silver highlighter drip. I'm just going to use one drop of it, and then I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones, highlight my cheeks. You can use a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well. Go in with a nude lip, because we've done so much to the eye, so I'm going to use my NYX Cappuccino lip liner, and I'm just going to line the lip. And I like to just fill it in on the edges ever so slightly. And then with my Clarins Velvet Lip Perfector, it's in the shade 01, I'm just gonna fill the lip and just do a nude matte lip. And then last but not least, with my A16 Beauty blending brush. I'm just going to blend in the edges. And that is it, guys. This is the finished look. I'm just going to come up close so you guys can see, so you can really see that snatch line on the end, just to connect that winged out look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it has helped you guys learn how to do a cut crease. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for another makeup look. Mwah! Bye bye.